Hello guys, welcome to Step by Step Crypto, your favorite crypto channel. Here we take you step by step towards a deeper understanding of the crypto world. I am your host, and today we are going to look at 5 play-to-earn Solana NFT games to play in 2022. Now, games have always been a diversion, something to take your mind off a long day's job, throughout the past 50 years of home video gaming. However, a new breed of video games is already employing blockchain technology such as NFTs to reward players with Bitcoin. These play-to-earn games are already allowing gamers to make a job playing video games in some nations, with scholarship programs and academies cropping up to help players navigate this weird new world. Excited? Here's more. How about looking into the best 5 Solana-based play-to-earn NFT games? More excited? Stay tuned! Please hit the like button for the sake of the YouTube algorithm, and do share the video with your friends and dear ones. If you have not pressed the subscribe button yet, then what are you waiting for? Just smash the red button now. And don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss another update from the channel. Without any further delay, let's start. While individuals have been making money from video games for years through techniques like gold farming and unauthorized marketplaces for in-game items, the advent of blockchain technology and NFTs have altered the game completely. Unlike traditional games where in-game objects are stored on closed data networks and controlled by the game's creators, NFTs allow users to own the unique assets they buy. Furthermore, if you acquire an NFT, you may freely sell it outside of the platform where it was produced, which isn't feasible with traditional games. That implies NFTs representing in-game objects may be purchased and sold on any NFT marketplace for fiat cash. These NFTs have real-world value since they are scarce. Crypto gaming is one of the top 6 ICO, IEO, and IDO industries with the greatest average return. However, behind DeFi, crypto gaming has the second highest number of initiatives. Greater initiatives equal more uncertainty, which is especially true for investors. Let's have a look at 5 of the top Solana play-to-earn games. But what is the significance of Solana? The reason for this Web3 gaming, which has piqued the eye of blockchain investors in recent months, with Solana in particular attracting attention due to its low transaction fees and quick transaction speeds. So what are the top 5 games on our radar, and what do they have to offer in terms of potential? Genopets. Genopets is the first play-to-earn NFT game in the world. Consider Pokemon Go, but built on Solana and with a play-to-earn component. The game's play-to-earn features allow users to earn tokens by connecting their Fitbits to their Genopets. The tokens may then be utilized to construct expensive things and improve the look and performance of your Genopet. The combat arena is another noteworthy feature of the game, since it lets you compete in fast-paced mini-games for materials and movesets from your opponents. Users may currently try out a demo of the game and join up for an early access public beta waitlist. Genopets' web-based platform has one of the nicest designs, making it one of the top cryptocurrencies to watch in 2022. Genopets is more than simply a breeding game. It's also an evolution game, which means you may alter your pet's appearance, talents, and moveset by taking in-game and real-world acts, gaining KI tokens along the way. Genopet is run on a 2-token scheme. Gene and KI are 2 platforms that support multi-currency Solana assets. Gene coins, which are native and fungible, will control and sustain Genopets and will be utilized as both utility and governance tokens. You'll be treated like a VIP. You get first dibs on new game content releases if you have Gene tokens, and staking is also a huge plus. By joining a decentralized rewards pool, users will be able to earn the in-game currency KI. The Assembly. Do you want to play as genuine historical characters in a game where you may make money? The Assembly NFT game is the game for you. The Assembly is an NFT gaming project on the Solana blockchain developed by gaming industry experts in collaboration with Ghost Punch. It's the first play-to-earn NFT game to incorporate historical people such as Julius Caesar and Ragnar Lothbrok. More crucially, the Assembly unites DeFi, gaming, and high-end NFT artworks under one roof. In essence, the Assembly NFT is a game about ancient warriors who have come to life owing to a blockchain wormhole. Players will be able to assist these warriors in putting together armies for the war for the metaverse. In other words, in their forthcoming PvP card battler game, players must construct an army of troops, generals, and politicians to attack other players. The card battler, which is only available for a short period, allows users to stake their NFTs to compete against other players. Furthermore, the combat winners will receive the Wealth token, the Assembly AAA game's in-game currency. Those who have 3 origin mints like Romans, Vikings, and Mayans can link their wallets to the card battler game to obtain a special card for their NFT characters. Non-NFT holders can also play the game by purchasing booster packs containing 5 random shadow cards each. The Assembly will release its in-house designed PvP arena card game in April. Meanwhile, Ghost Punch is working on a PvPvE, which is a player versus environment metaverse game for the Assembly. The game's release date, however, has yet to be announced. Aurori. Aurori is a Japanese fantasy action role-playing game set in 2 future planets known as Antic and Kryptos. PvE gaming is featured in the game, and you'll face strange monsters known as NFTs. The company also intends to create a PvP mode in which players may form teams of NFTs to fight other players. Aurori will play a similar purpose as Solana, where games like Blanco's Block Party have been hailed as an NFT Trojan horse due to the easy on-ramp into Web3. Players will be able to gather NFTs and Ori tokens in both of these game types. Aurori is set to be one of the first AAA games to be released on the Solana blockchain. They've demonstrated the capacity to construct systems on the blockchain while also keeping their audience interested with demonstrations and content. Aurori appears to be a fairly normal pet-raising RPG game based on the mechanics described thus far, although with stunning dreamy artwork influenced by Disney and Studio Ghibli animated films. Aurori has already received over $108 million in funding at an Ori value of $1.55 billion even before releasing a playable vertical slice. Synergyland. Synergyland, an ARPG play-to-earn metaverse game, is another underappreciated effort on Solana. Synergyland is a blockchain multiplayer ARPG game being developed by Synergy Studio using Unreal Engine and the Solana network. It is situated in a fantasy world separated into 4 ecosystems, each based on the elements of earth, water, fire, and ice. Synergyland makes use of the enormous potential of the play-to-earn approach to give gamers back their efficacy. The player will assume the role of various types of heroes while exploring dungeons with up to 4 other players in a great adventure against extremely powerful creatures, all while using a fully dynamic and innovative spell system that allows players to combine elements to cast spells, resulting in new beneficial or harmful synergies. Inspired by popular games such as Diablo and Path of Exile, the game aims to combine the best of both worlds, offering a gameplay experience for both casual and hardcore players, as well as an ecosystem for players who want to collect and trade NFTs, granting true ownership of digital assets to the community. And last but not least, probably the best among them, Soul Chicks. On the Solana blockchain, Soul Chicks intends to be the top fantasy NFT PvP and play-to-earn gaming environment. A delightful cast of characters, cinematic quality gameplay, and a fantastic project team. One of the most eagerly awaited games in the blockchain gaming world was this one. Soul Chicks, a proud race of war chickens, are the focus of the game. The Spartan-like fashion in which Soul Chicks governs their society belies their adorable look. The most powerful Soul Chick warriors are feared and adored. In 2021, an interplanetary danger known as the Soul Fox assaulted the Soul Chick home planet Chico. The Soul Chicks were unable to defeat this menace despite their best efforts. During the epic battle, the Soul Chicks lost a large number of members in pursuit of answers and a new home. The survivors escaped to the stars. The project's first and second NFT mint sales were a huge success, selling out completely. That was always going to be the case with charming main characters like them. Soul Chicks NFTs may be bred, and if a player has 2 of them, they can create a soul egg. Players should be aware that a Soul Chick can only reproduce a certain amount of times. The gameplay is the most amazing aspect of this project, as charming as the main characters are and as engaging as their tale is. Soul Chick offers some great gameplay, as you can see in the image below. The sample is very pleasant to play, and when paired with the richness of the tale, the game will undoubtedly bring hours of enjoyment. In-game, players will confront both PvP and PvE challenges. The PvE scenarios were created to introduce game features, character development, and continue the tale of the Soul Chicks adventure. Soul Chicks Chicks token was the topic of the internet when it was announced, partly due to the project's high profile and popularity. Likewise, because the buzz was so great during the IGO, it drove the Solana network to its breaking point. The network's ability to execute approximately 65,000 transactions per second illustrates the project's enormous popularity. The number of individuals attempting to access the Solana network to participate created a delay in network activity on December 13th around 1400 UTC, according to blockchain researchers. That's all for now, guys. Drop a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to share the video with your dear ones. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments section. We would appreciate it.